She stood on my driveway, clipboard in hand, like she was about to auction off my life. "You don't live here anymore," she said, smug like she'd already won. I stared at her, still in my dusty combat boots, still smelling of sand and diesel. I'd landed less than 6 hours ago from an 11-month deployment overseas. When I left, this was my land, 3 acres my father and I had bought together. The small house, the workshop, even the oak tree out front, every inch of it had history. But now there was a new HOA sign at the entrance to the street, glossy and fake-friendly. And Karen, the president, was telling me the HOA had legally sold my property while I was gone. I laughed once just to stop myself from exploding. "That's not how this works." "Oh, it's done," she said, waving a stack of papers that looked like they'd been printed that morning. "We auctioned it for community development. You can take it up with our board, but you'll be trespassing if you stay." I glanced at the workshop. My tools were gone. My truck wasn't in the driveway, and when I tried the front door, there was a shiny new lock. That's when she stepped closer, whispering like she was letting me in on some secret. "You were gone too long. We assumed you abandoned it." She didn't know. She didn't know who I was or what I had access to. I pulled out my phone, not to call a lawyer, not to call the police. I called someone whose number I wasn't even supposed to still have. "Captain, yeah, I'm back and we have a situation." Karen's smile faded when 3 black SUVs rolled up the street 15 minutes later. I didn't move. I just looked at her and said, "You just made this a military problem." Karen froze as the SUV stopped in front of us. The door swung open and 4 men in plain clothes stepped out, but I could tell by the way they moved. They weren't here to sell cookies. "Sir," the tallest one said, walking right past her like she was invisible. "We've reviewed your call. We have confirmation of fraudulent property transfer and unauthorized seizure of military-owned assets." Karen blinked. "Military-owned? No. This is HOA property now. I have the paperwork." She started fumbling through her folder, but one of the men snatched it from her hands, flipped through it, and smirked. "This isn't even notarized," he said, holding up a page printed off some free legal template site. "And the signature's all in the same handwriting." Karen's face went pale. That's just how our secretary writes." "Ma'am," he cut her off. "You just admitted to forging legal documents on federal land." Her jaw dropped. "Federal?" I stepped forward, my voice low. "My land's part of the military homestead program. The government still holds partial title until I've paid it off."